Hello, and my name is Pete Rushmer, and I'm your host today of A Half Dozen Things podcast. A Half Dozen Things is a podcast for business owners just like you. Whether you're an underdog hungry for success, or you're already smashing it but want to continue to level up, we are here each week for you to get insight and learning from the very best in the business. No fluff, no BS, and no self-proclaimed gurus talking about how easy business or life is. Hello and welcome to this episode of A Half Dozen Things podcast. This one is called, so I'm doing a TEDx, right? Which is super exciting, and I'm really pleased, really pleased. So it's been hard work. It's been a goal for a couple of years now for me wanting to do TEDx. I'm a big fan of TED Talks. Big fan of some of the amazing people that have done excellent TED Talks as well. So what is TEDx? Well, TEDx is the local version of TED Talks, and it's about an idea worth sharing. Now, I've had that idea, which is the book that I've written. It related to the book I've written, which is around the performance trifecta, and it's about driving performance through motivation. So I'm really quite excited about getting to talk about that subject around motivating performance, and why lack of motivation essentially the talk is about why lack of motivation is destroying your performance. So vital information that will be shared in the TED Talk. So why did I want to do a TED? Well, I wanted to do a TED Talk because, one, it meant that I needed to be on top of my game with my speaking. I've been doing a lot of speaking as part of the two podcasts that I run, this and this is A Half Dozen Things podcast and the Fleet Geeks podcast. So I quite like the sound of my own voice. Well, I don't like the sound of my own voice, but I enjoy speaking. I enjoy sharing my ideas and hopefully inspiring other people to master themselves as well, because that's the journey for me, is around self-mastery. It's about wanting to improve myself and never accepting where I'm at, always striving to be better and do better and do the absolute best work that I can and deliver the best work I can to impact as many people as I possibly can. So why TEDx? That's what it's all about. It's all about inspiring leaders to be the best they can be, and that is what drives me. I want to create amazing outcomes for people, for listeners of this podcast, and people who are going to watch that TED Talk. So what is TED? For those of you that don't know, YouTube it, right? Have a look at TEDx. There's some amazing speakers who get to speak on the TEDx stage. Normally the talk is around 15 to 18 minutes, a maximum of 18 minutes, and it's about an idea worth sharing. So this isn't a commercial thing. It's around being able to share ideas and deliver a great talk. So I've been having some coaching to help improve my speaking.
Hi, it's Pete from Flagship Partners. We're proud to sponsor A Half Dozen Things podcast. Flagship Partners help their clients become safer, greener, and greater through a range of consultancy and training services. We offer audits through to risk assessments, contracts through to support with managing your culture, all the way from mandatory training through to management training as well. So if you need any support, please do get in touch with Flagship Partners today.
It's been a really interesting journey over the last 12 months, preparing the idea worth sharing, and then also honing the talk as well. So the TED that I'm doing will be in January, on the 23rd of January in Nottingham at Maid Marian Way, and I'm really excited to be able to go and do that. And between then and now, over the next 6 months, I'm going to be really rehearsing it. So I need to know my talk inside out and back to front, but I also need to have perfected the art of it. So it's not just about knowing the words. It's also about making sure that I can deliver it with excellence. So making sure the style and the substance are great, and making sure that all the information is really well articulated, as well as getting my stories on point within it. So whilst 15 minutes isn't very long, it's important to make sure that I get the right tempo, make sure that there's a mixture of humor, making sure I grab people's attention. So there's quite a lot of pressure, a lot of things to think about that go into delivering that.
And then once it's delivered, it will be recorded and it will go on the TEDx YouTube channel. And hopefully what will happen is TED will pick up, the TED International TED will pick up on it, and they might invite me to speak on their stage, which will be really exciting. But fingers crossed for that, right? So how it works is, over the next 6 months, I'm going to be traveling to Nottingham and practicing with the other cohort. There's going to be 8 speakers on that day, on the 23rd of January. And we're all going to be sharing ideas worth sharing, right? So we're going to help get some development. We're going to develop each other's and share each other's experience as we go to deliver that talk. And then ultimately, if people are interested, if you're listening to this and you're interested to come along to this talk, then do let me know. Drop me a line. I'd love to see as many people there as possible. It's going to align with the book launch and those things as well. So really, really exciting time. If you're interested to find out more, please do get in touch. But how exciting. I thought I'd share the news with those of you that are listening. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.
I really hope you loved today's episode, and if you did, please make sure you subscribe and listen out for future episodes too. Please do share it across your social media channels. We hope to reach more and help more people. If you want to find out more about me, my name's Pete Rushmer. You'll find me across any social media channel and my business, Flagship Partners, and we're your partners in success across your business. Thank you. See you again soon.